All right, good afternoon. We continue today's press conference. We have Defender Maxime Chanot ahead of our game against the Red Bulls. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get started with Amanda in the room.
Hi, Maxime, thank you for meeting with us today. We heard from Coach just a few minutes ago about perhaps the coaching perspective regarding the game this weekend in the Derby. Can you give us the players' perspective on how the guys are preparing for the game?
Might let you down, but I mean, there is not like a difference how we're going to prepare this game. Don't make me wrong. We know this is a special game, especially for the fans, especially for this club. But we're going to prepare this game the same way we prepare the other games, because the most important is not about who we're going to play, but what the score's going to be. We know we lost the last two games, and now it's important to bounce back. So New York Red Bulls or another team is going to be the same for the players, and we're going to step in on this pitch to make sure we get the 3 points.
Oh, I think this game is the right opportunity for the club, for the team, for you, to come back stronger. What do you feel? How do you feel?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's a perfect opportunity to go back on the right way. I think we went in the same situation last year when we lost few games in a row, and I think we bounced back with the Atlas game, then the New York Red Bull games. So it's always a special games, and obviously if we can get the 3 points, I think it's going to be a good opportunity for us to bounce back and to start like a few games where we can get points back.
On to the Zoom, Christian Henich.
Hi, Maxime. When it comes to playing Red Bull specifically, how much of it is you preparing and how much of it is you reacting to what the game presents in the moment?
As I said, it's not a big difference between another games. We know this game is very special for the fans, but as a player, it doesn't mean. I mean, New York Red Bulls, Atlanta, Nashville, whatever, is a football game. We have a job, and the job is to win the game. So we know the tension about this game. We know what the fan expects from us. So I can tell you something: we're going to be ready to compete against them, and we're going to be ready to get the 3 points.
Anyone else? Michael Allen, go ahead.
Yeah, Maxime, just a sort of a follow-up on that. You said you're going to be ready. Can you just talk a little bit about the team mentality and how do you rebound from these losses that you said and bring it into this game to get this win?
The team mentality is good. Obviously, as a player, we are really disappointed about the last 3 results. We know we let down the clubs and the fans again, and that's not something normal for this club. So we know we messed up, and now the focus is to bounce back. I think the atmosphere inside the changing room is great. We support each other. The togetherness is there. As I said, now I think the key will be to win against the New York Red Bull, and I believe if we can get the 3 points against them, we're going to be back on the right track.
Going back to Christian Henich.
Hi, Maxime. What role do the fans play for you on occasions like this, in terms of them being in the stadium and maybe giving you some boost as you're playing on the field?
I think it's an extra motivation. Obviously we play every game for them. But I think this derby, we know it means a lot for them, so we can't let them down. So yeah, I do believe, I'm talking about myself, but I'm sure the other player will say the same. Once you step in on a pitch, when we know you're going to play against your real rival, against the New York Red Bull, you all do that for the fans. So they're going to be important this weekend, and I'm telling you again, we won't let them down.
Great. Anyone else? All right. Thanks, everyone.